So we're starting chapter 8, lesson 4. We're talking about real life situations where there's going to be geometry, using area, length times width, and having to figure out how much space I'll need if I want to build a pool or a garden, or perhaps I'm going to put a picture in a matted frame around it, things like that. So the area model is where we are going to use the area equals length times width to model situations. So it's just all length times width today. And tomorrow we're going to do review of length times width. So this is 8.4a and vertical motion is 8.4b. I'm splitting this lesson into 2 days. So gentlemen, I'm recording. Can you please stop talking? If I could pause, I would. So we already read number 1 to ourselves. There are different size edges, okay? You might be limited in your backyard. Maybe you have to back up the pool up against a wall or a corner so you don't have as much space as we want. It's not going to all be the same like my pool area, even all the way across. So a company offers rectangular pool sizes with dimensions. Each pool includes a deck around it. You can do a wood deck or you can do concrete. If Jessica wants a 15-foot wide pool with a deck, how many square feet will she need to have available in her yard? So here's the differences. I could get a pool that has 4 feet on each side. I could get a pool, and these x and 2x is like my dimensions. X by 2x means one size and then double. X is going to be the width. 2x means the width doubled. Okay? 4 feet around each side. So, this is what the company is saying. The width is a certain, whatever you have for your backyard. Whatever you can fit in your backyard, that can be the width of your pool. But double that is going to be how long your pool is. So double x and 2x. Do you get that 2x means double? And that's a perfect rectangle. You've got one side that's like 10 feet and the other one could be 20. So 10 by 20, double. 10 and 20, I doubled it. Jessica has a 15-foot wide pool. So let's draw Jessica's. Draw Jay's pool. All right, here we go. She wants it to be 15 feet wide. That's this part right here. Remember, the width is the shorter side. Width, length. I do a cursive L a lot. Width and length. So you guys, x and 2x. If she wants it 15, what does it have to be long? Does anybody else know why? Because it's double, right? Double 15. So now draw a little bit longer line and label it 30. So here's her pool. Okay, great. What is the rules about the deck? What does the pool company say is the rules? New volunteers, please. The pool company says what? The width and the length have to be double. What else? New volunteers. Table 2. What do I need around the pool? Table 2. What do I need around the pool? What does it say in the paragraph? Well, actually, it's not in the paragraph. It's in the drawing. What do I need around the pool? Table 2. Around the pool has to be what? 4 feet of deck. 4, 4, 4. So that adds 4 to each side. So now I'm going to have you draw an even bigger border around 4 by 4, 4, 4. 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, and 4 there. Right? So now I'm going to ask you, if my width is 15 and my length is 30, of just the pool in the middle. There's the pool. How wide from top to bottom is my new total width? Someone new, not from table 3. Table 3, go on mute. You guys have helped so much. Thank you. I'm adding 4 to each side. So what's that going to be? 19. Well, 15. 4 up here, but also 4 down here. So what? 23? Do you guys know where she got 23 from? Where did she get 23 from? I know where you got it. I'm asking others where you got it from, so you shouldn't. 4 on each side? Or 4 on, so it's 23 is 15 plus 4 plus 4. 23 feet. 23. All right, width. Top to bottom, she needs to have 23 feet in her backyard, just for the width. Now, at your tables, figure out if the length is 30 and then she has 4 on each side. Talk at your tables, what's the new total length going to be?
38.
Your table. Okay. 30 plus what plus what? Plus 4 plus 4. I heard a lot of people saying 38. Now, how many square feet she'll need? 23 times 38, which you know it. Go, tell me. 774 feet, and I'll put the squared after, like feet squared. Perfect. In her backyard. So what's happening is I have to add those 4s because of the pool deck. All right, can I turn? We'll do another one. Okay. Use a quadratic function to model the area of the rectangle. This is just an easy basic rectangle. What's the so length times width. What is it going to be? My length of my rectangle, that's the longer side. My width is shorter. So what's it going to be? Length times width is area. How am I going to write that? What is the length of my shape? It's not just a number like 12. It's a binomial. 2x plus 3. And now I'm going to multiply it by the width. What's my width? X minus 2. We've done this before. It's multiplying binomials. FOIL. Okay. So, go ahead. Multiply it. First outside, inside, last.
It's always going to be this. It's not going anywhere.
So easy though. It's like 4 quick multiplications.
This and y was the next supposed to be. So I should stick with that.
Wow, it's so easy, bro.
All right. It's a quadratic, a trinomial. What'd you get? Table 1 or table 6 or table 7? What'd you get? I know you're not just waiting on me. Okay. Yes? One, 6, or 7? What'd you get? 2x squared. 3x. Oh, minus 4x plus 3x. What's that when you put those two together? Minus 4x plus 3x.
Minus 1x.
Isn't it minus x? And then what's my last? Good. Okay, now that's my quadratic. Quadratic means it has a little exponent of 2x squared. Now, evaluate the function for x equaling 3. If x equals 3, plug it in. 2 times 3 squared minus 3 minus 6. So, did you do the 3 squared first? You have to. Do the 3 squared first. Maybe. They told us that we follow them. No. All right, 3 squared is first. 3 squared is what? 3 squared is 9. And what'd you get? 18 minus 3 minus 6. What is it? 9. Okay. So you're finding length times width. All right. I want to move forward. So we had 2 examples for notes. I'm going to give you now. No. We're starting the homework. So turn. Remember, this is 2 lessons in 1 packet. So you have to find where it says 8.4a homework. All right. A rectangular patio. Ignore the 7. That's nothing. A rectangular patio, has a length 4 times its width. Width and length. You have to identify what your variables are going to be. If my, as the sentence says, the length is 4 times the width. So 4 times the width is my length. The length is 4 times the width. My length is 4 times the width. That's exactly what it says. And my width is just going to be itself. So I'm not using L and W in this. We're not using 2 variables. The width is itself and the length is quadruple, 4 times. It also has a 3 feet wide brick border around it. Draw the picture, guys. My width is W. My length is 4W. And it has a 3 feet brick border around it. So your job is to find all the important information. The new width, the new length, the area. Okay, so this is the picture for this. The second one, I'm turning the page, is actually a typo. It should be with the next lesson. Okay, ready? Here's what you're going to write instead for number 2. A picture is 8 by 10 inches. It has an X length. I don't know. I'm just going to say it's X long. Inch border around all sides. So this is like a map. Have you guys ever seen how there's like a picture and then there's this like blank space and sometimes it's a color? That's called a matte, M-A-T-T-E. And you can like, it like adds extra, creativity to it. It adds a little color if you want. So write an expression. So draw a picture. Now, you can't solve this, you guys, because I didn't tell you what X was worth. So you're just going to have to include X in this. Draw and write an expression for the length, for the total length, total width, and area. So if it's X on each side, a picture is 8 by 10 inches. It has an X inch border around all sides. Draw and write an expression for the total length, total width, and the area. Just like we did for the pool one on the board. If I know that the original width is 8, but I add an X on top and an X on bottom, what's my new width from top to bottom? It's not just 8. It's 8 plus X plus, right. So could I just say maybe 8 plus 2X?
Yeah.
8 plus 2X. That's from top to bottom. It's 8 high, David, and then another X on top and an X on bottom. 8 plus X plus X. What's my new length? 10. Okay, if my original picture was 10 inches, and then I add an X and an X on each side, it's going to be what total?
8 plus 2.
Not 8 anymore, though.
Oh, 10 plus
10 plus X plus X. 10 plus X plus X. 10 plus 2X. So this that I just modeled for you is very similar to number 1, and it's very similar to number 4. Please note that number 3 has a part A and a part B. It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you do.
Shabbat.
All right, let me stop the video.